Hello, hello, hello. I'm gonna give everybody a minute to hop on here. Everybody's doing good tonight. I see I got 2 on here watching. We're gonna talk about everyone is you pushed out. Hey Teresa, how are you? I'm gonna wait for a few minutes to let a few more people hop on. And so how's everything going with everybody? SP and I are into a fight. I told him honestly, because he wasn't comforting me while I'm hurt. He's still, we'll talk about that. If you will, y'all keep your questions till the last half. I'm trying to, let me see if I can do that. Yeah, I don't want to have like 20 foot up here above me. Okay, that looks better. And I can see the questions a little bit better. You know, Neville Goddard, you know, he really went into great depth to explain everyone is you pushed out. And I think what he meant was everyone is yourself pushed out. So what that really means is we really shouldn't be aggravated with other people and how they act, because we really should be grateful to them, because they're showing us where our personalities need work, where we need work on. Everyone is you pushed out. It is a mirror. It's like we're standing in front of a mirror, and everything is mirrored back to us that we think, that we feel. Whether we feel inadequate, whether we feel not good enough, not pretty enough, not strong enough. That's where it all comes from. Every single bit of it. So we don't need to be getting aggravated with other people. That doesn't help anything. All we need to do is take the information that we're taking in on how they're acting toward us, and that tells us that we are falling short of our thoughts of ourself in that area. That's the best way I know how to put it. Hold on, let me grab my water. Sorry about that. But yeah, everything that goes on in our life is coming from us. We create it. And I think that's the biggest problem that people have with when they first start learning about manifestation, because some people have a problem with accepting the fact, because we've always been such a victim mentality society, especially in the last few years. I mean, it's really grown to outlandish proportions. Everybody wants to feel like they're a victim. There are no victims in manifestation. Make a note of that. There are no victims in manifestation, because all we're doing is mirroring everything back to us, the way people act toward us. So if we concentrate, that's why here in Sammy's, the Mermaid Gang and everything, we teach so much about self-concept, because your self-concept is what goes out from you and is reflected back to you. If you love yourself, then love is going to be reflected back to you. If you're confident, confidence is going to be reflected back to you. And this works with people, whether it's somebody you work with, whether it's somebody you're in love with, whether it's your parents, your sisters, brothers, every single person that you're around. All your situations stem from this. So, let's see. I was going to see if I seen... Oh, yeah, you're right. Thank you. The light, I have the light behind the phone so that my light's not that good in here. But yes, everything is mirrored back to us. So we need to start, anytime somebody is not acting to us in a way that is complimentary to us, that does not make us feel good, then we need to think, well, what do I think of myself in that position? Why is that person acting like that? What is it showing me? So how is it teaching me to be a better person? Because whatever we exude, our thoughts are what create our world. So our assumptions, about other people is mirrored back to us too. So, it all works together, and it all works hand in hand with manifesting your desires. It's just, let's see. But manifestation all stems from this. It's like you have to know and feel that you are, or that you have what you desire. You already have it. In order to bring these things into fruition, well, you also have to have confidence to have that SP to treat you like you want him to be treated. You need to make sure that you know that you're loved, making sure you know that you're honored, make sure that you know that you're confident. Build up yourself, and then every single thing around you will fall into place. People will all treat you like you want them to be, want to be treated. And it's like this. It doesn't happen all at once. It starts, you'll see little pieces of evidence of it all around you. Everybody will start, when you get your confidence built, everybody will start treating you differently. They will treat you in a way that you never thought it was possible. Our heaven on earth is created right here, okay? It's created right here. The kingdom of God is within you. Everything we think, everything we assume, everything that we desire, it's all right here. It starts right here. So, there's nothing out in the 3D world to look for, to expect from. That's not where it comes from. It comes right from our minds. So we have to work on, am I confident? Am I loved? Am I worthy? Am I enough? Because as soon as you believe all these things, these good, wonderful, great things about yourself, and know that that's the way you feel, and you affirm this until you absolutely, positively have no problem with thinking that's how you are, everything is going to change all the way around. It will change your whole environment on how people treat you, how people react to you. Co-workers that treated you like crap before are going to start being nice to you and want to be around you and want to talk to you. It changes your whole life. Let's see. Is it okay while affirming that my visual changes? Like my visual could me hanging out with SP, a kiss or a conversation. Yeah, that should be fine. I would think so. It's like this. You need to consider yourself worthy of everything you want. Okay? And, you're visualizing for other people, but you have got to first start assuming and knowing how great you are. You've got to do this before you can be concerned with the SP or the coworker or anybody else. Know who you are. Know your value. Know your worth. Then, everything will kind of fall into place. You won't even have to do anything. These people will start naturally, acting attentive to you, to, want to be around you, to want to be with you. It's just naturally going to happen. You don't have to jump out there and do all these, 100,000 affirmations and all these crazy things. Everyone as you pushed out is the way you build up yourself, and then in a way, then you build up yourself, and then it in turn builds up everything around you. So that's just like, you know, when Neville wrote that book, The Feeling is the Secret, which is a little short book, but I recommend everybody to get that book and read it. Feeling is the secret. And it's not feeling happy or feeling sad or it's not that kind of feeling, okay? What it is feeling the accomplishment. How would it feel if you already had what you wanted, okay? How would you feel if you already had everything that you wanted? If you already had that house you wanted, if you already had that person you wanted, how would you feel? And when you radiate in that feeling, that is what helps to bring your manifestation into fruition, into reality. But you have to first have a wonderful concept of yourself, and it is, you know, sent out from you to other people. It makes every single person you come in contact with treat you in a wonderful way, okay? So, let's see. I'm going to read a couple of questions here. Hi, is there a good affirmation you could suggest for manifesting SP, confessing feelings? When you start, Maria, when you start taking care of yourself and affirming for yourself that you are wonderful, you are worthy, all these things, you know, he's going to naturally do that, okay? You don't, I mean, you just affirm that he loves you, you know, and he says everything you want to hear, okay? But what I'm trying to get the point across to y'all, once you get yourself into the confidence and that you're confident, that you're loved, that you're honored, when you feel about yourself in these ways, your SP, your parents, your brother, sister, everybody in the whole world, everybody that you come in contact with is going to treat you in this perspective. They're going to treat you that way naturally. They're going to they're going to say the things you want to hear. They're going to do the things you want them to do. So that's the point I'm trying to get across. Let's see. Don't feel bad, honey. I just work that out. Revise it if you can. Then create self-concept affirmations. Now, you need to start with the self-concept affirmations, okay? I mean, you don't, you know, you can revise and do anything you want to. And I don't know, you know, I don't know what the problem is, but I'm trying to get the problem, I mean, the solution across that once we get our self-concept in line, our manifestations will come easier and easier and easier. SP and I got into a fight. I told him, honestly, never mind. But see, you're spiraling out, you know. You don't need to do that. You need to, oh, thank you, Kristen. You need to just stop and think. You know, he is you pushed out. So, come on now, think about it. Where's your shortcomings? Are you not confident in yourself? Are you not feeling like you are enough? Do you not feel like you're wanted? What are you feeling? Check those things first. I'm telling you, this is the answer to all this. Let's see. Hey, Mama Mermaid, I'll catch up on the replay, okay? I know your feelings were hurt and all, but you got to get out of the feelings. You got to get out of the moment. The only feeling that you need to be concentrating on is the feeling of being in the position that you want to be in. The feeling of being who you want to be. That feeling. That's the only feeling you need to be considerate about. Because everybody, if they make you mad, yeah, you're mad. So what? You know, get over it. You just forgive them and go on. Because they are mirroring back to you what you think about yourself, okay? They're telling you what you really think about yourself. Every time you get in an argument with somebody, every time they do something that disappoints you, they are telling you what you think about yourself. I mean, can I explain it any plainer? I don't know. I have to share with you later this thing I heard, which was really, really cool. Oh, okay, Amanda. But yes, I mean, that's what we need to be talking about. That's what we need to be centering on. Everyone is you pushed out. When you take it all the way down to the bottom, what it starts from is self-concept. That's what it is. Because what you think you are, what you think that you want to be, that's it. Everyone is you pushed out. You're taking those feelings and you're mirroring them out to everybody you meet. Everybody. Okay? It's not hard. This is so simple to just realize, everyone is me pushed out. So I'm going to think of myself, I'm loved, I'm honored, I am the perfect person. I show love, I exude love. Because think about it. Even a smile, when you smile at somebody, they got to automatically, most of the time, they smile back. It's just, it's just so great. That's just the way things are. And we're all connected. We are everyone connected through our God self, through our consciousness, our awareness. We are all connected. So, let's see. That's the simple definition of it. Like I said, don't be mad at other people when they disappoint you. Just realize and look in yourself. Go look in the mirror. Okay, where am I falling short today? What am I not doing? How do I feel short? Where do I fall short about how I think about myself? I said, revise what about you that created your negative self. Yeah, I can't half see this because of the light. It's not letting me see it. But yeah, you're right. But you can do that. You can revise anything about yourself. I love your energy. Thank you. You can revise anything about yourself. You can revise any old situations. And, I'll talk about revision tomorrow. And I got to talk about revision Saturday. I'm doing a workshop with the other group. So, but I wanted to get on here. I know everyone as you pushed out is, a lot of people have a lot of questions they don't understand. So I did a little bit of research today so I would make sure I knew exactly what I was talking about. And I'm here to tell you, it's the bottom line. Everyone as you pushed out is just you knowing who you are. That's the bottom line. People don't have free will. None have free will. We're all reacting to what one another thinks about one another. Does that make sense? Everybody's doing it, okay? When I read this concept, I thought, wow, okay. So we're all reacting to one another's, energies. That's what it amounts to. So, that boyfriend that was being a butthead, if you think he's lovely, if you think he's wonderful, if you think he hung the moon, if you think he's always kind to you, if he always says the perfect thing, if you believe these things, because how else would he react? You're the most wonderful woman in the whole world. You're the perfect woman for him, or you're the perfect man for her. How else would they react? They have no choice. They have to be the perfect person to you because you're the perfect person to them. So, am I making sense here? Are y'all understanding what I'm talking about? Is my body perfection a good affirmation for weight loss? Yeah. I am currently trying to manifest that. Me too. I'm right there with you, Allie. I know exactly what you're saying. Yes, every day. I was reading up on Neville, what he said, and he was in one of his, one of his meetings, okay? And this lady was complaining about her weight, and he just looked at her and he said, you are thin. You are thin. In other words, he was telling her that's how she needed to see herself. See yourself thin. See yourself at that perfect weight. Feel how it would feel, to slip on those size 7s or those size 6s. Do those little imaginations. Feel how it would feel to be like you're already that size now. So that's what I've been working on. And if there's some, let's see, what does Sammy call it? I can't remember what the name of it is now that she, when she's wanting to, a substitution, you know, where something kind of carries on for her. But anyway, you know, the feeling of, you know, of having everything you want, you know, that you deserve it, you know, that you're worthy of it, you know. All these things are what we need to feel about ourselves, that we're all perfect. Everything is perfect with us. And in that way, everything in our world will be perfect too. And that's why when there's somebody there that you really don't want in your world anymore, I mean, if you turn your attention from something, anything that annoys you, if you turn your attention from it, it's like it kind of disappears. It just fades out. Because everything in the 3D is not real. We're creating every single thing that's going on in our world. And I know that's a hard concept to realize, but that's the way it is. Everything is energy. Energy can neither be created or destroyed. Everything is already done. Everything is already created. You know, it's all energy. It's just floating around, little atoms shaking, you know, going. It's not real. What is all... If we stopped our attention from everything, everything will stop. I mean, Neville talked about doing that, and I don't understand exactly how he did it, but I can't say that the concept is not absolutely possible. I can't say that. Just because I can't do something doesn't mean that somebody else can't do it. So, I mean, this is just... It's like we're dreaming in the daytime, okay? Our dreams, we are controlling our dreams and all these things at night. Our dreams are the same. We're dreaming in the daytime, you know? So everybody acts the way we think they're going to act. Tips for revising. Let's see. I know it's possible, but I struggle to get this in this headspace to do it. Is revising the same as using, I can't see what that word is. Using past. Revision is, okay, anything you want to change that makes you uncomfortable, you can revise it, okay? You don't have to go back and revise your whole childhood or everything that's ever happened negative. Really, a form of revision is saying, you know, believing that everything is perfect in your life. That is a little bit of a form of revision right there. Revision is, you know, revising things that happen automatically. You just, but for, you know, a certain event, to me, the best way to revise, you can do it with affirmations, but if you can create a small scene and loop it, you know, 10, 20 times until you feel like it's a memory. You revise it until it starts feeling like a memory. Then you know it's completed, okay? Just a little tiny short 2 or 3 second thing that implies you have what you want. Like say, I'll give you an example. Say I wanted to win the lottery jackpot, okay? I would imagine somebody congratulating me that I am the jackpot winner. You know, oh my God, I'm so happy you won the jackpot. And I'm saying, yes, I did. I'm so happy I won the jackpot. Boom, that's it. Just that. And then I would loop that and loop that and loop that and loop that and loop that over and over and over. And I would continue to do that until I accomplished that, until I won. You know, I mean, I wouldn't do it every day, but I would do it as much as I felt like I needed to. I'd think about it, you know, hey, isn't it great? I won the lottery jackpot. Isn't it wonderful? I mean, that's just an example to you. Half the time I don't even think about lottery tickets. I used to, but I've kind of fell back from it. Let's see. Thank you. It's irritating me. Just assume that it's not a problem. Right. That's it. Our assumptions are what carry through and create our day-to-day life. Whatever we assume. If you assume, let's say you got a coworker that's a butthead, okay? They're being hateful to you every day. They're not helping you with, you know, working together in a common goal, okay? Just when you step outside, just stop and imagine. This is a wonderful workplace. I have the best co-workers ever. They are so wonderful to me. Everybody treats me with respect and honor. And then just loop that over and over and in your mind. Just keep thinking it. Just keep thinking it, telling yourself that is a wonderful workplace, that everybody treats you with respect and honor, and, you know, they act almost like they love you, and, you know, they're just so nice to you. If you will consider and, you know, conceive this in your mind that that's the way things are at your job, it will become the best place you've ever worked. And, I mean, it'll take a week or two, and things will just start happening, and you'll notice the different changes. And people that were giving you a hard time, they'll either leave or they'll change. One of the two. I mean, that's the way things work out. You know, the things in your life that's irritating you, that you don't want around anymore, when you start assuming everything is perfect, everything is lovely, you know, all those things just kind of fade away. Oh, thank you all for, hello to everybody. So I just wanted to get on here and talk about this. Is there any questions that y'all have about Everyone Is You Pushed Out? Is there anything that anybody doesn't understand about it? I'd like to hear some examples of how you've used it. How have you used Everyone Is You Pushed Out? Have you changed your SP? Have you changed your sister who fights with you all the time, or anyone like that, or a co-worker at your job? For SP, seems nothing changes. Nisha, if nothing is changing, you got to look at yourself. Where are you falling short? Think about it. It might be your self-concept is not what it should be. You're not really fully realizing what a wonderful, great person you are. You know, you are worthy of love. There's a lot of people have this in the back of their mind. I mean, they'll tell themselves something all day, but they really don't believe it. You are worthy. You might need to be affirming every night. You know, I'm worthy. I'm loved. I am cared for. Everybody wants to be with me. Everybody, I can have anyone I want. All these positive self-concept affirmations will help you to realize and change your world, and people will see you in a whole new light. I mean, it's like, okay, I'll give you a little bit of science lesson. Okay, it has been proven, quantum physics, they've even did machines that's found this. Every one of us, every single one of us, has like this electric field that runs out about 8 feet around each one of us. That's why when somebody walks up behind you, and you can feel them there, but you don't see them, you've got your back to them, so you can't see them, but you feel their presence. Okay, that's how we're all connected. Every single one of us are all connected. So whenever you don't feel you don't feel like you are adequate, then you exude that feeling towards other people. So they, in turn, think you're not adequate. You get what I'm saying? I mean, that's everybody. It works like that. It is really that simple to change your opinions of yourself, and you will change how other people see you. That is Everyone Is You Pushed Out. Me and my sister used to argue a lot, and I've been affirming we've always got along. See, that's all it takes. Just that little simple thing. You start affirming that you always get along, you love each other so much, you love spending time together, all these things. I mean, and they just, it just opens up a whole new world, and it makes your life so much easier. Today I manifested taking a specific, talking to a specific supervisor. I like talking. So, I'm sorry it's not letting me see all of it. But I see what you're saying. I'm going to start doing my videos on my iPad and see if it don't work better. But yeah, I mean, I used to be real nervous about talking to my supervisor. He was a very, I don't know, he was a tall, big guy, and he was very intimidating, and he had this scowl look on his face all the time, you know, and you just knew if he come around, you know, you had to walk on eggshells because you were liable to piss him off, you know. And he was known for having a, not being nice to his employees. He didn't talk to us like we were, you know, we were all beneath him, I'll put it that way. And I don't know, that's just, I got called into his office one day for something that this lady was mad at me, so she reported me that I had done something. So he called me in there, and it was like, you know, felt really intimidated. And then all of a sudden, I just thought about him in his underwear. And when I thought about that, I started laughing. And I really did this. And I just wasn't afraid of him anymore. And I knew who I was, and I knew what he was accusing me of I wasn't guilty of. So I argued back with him, and, you know, we ended up coming to a mutual agreement, and everything worked out for me. But yeah, in that moment, I knew who I was. So, and I wasn't taking any mess off of him. So, but yeah, he was very intimidating. He was a warden. So, but yeah. Let's see. Oh, you're talking to Vanessa, yeah. But yeah, our everyone is you pushed out. This is the bottom line on it. It's just, you know, everybody, it's wonderful, you know, because you can go by how other people treat you to know what you need to work on in yourself. What you need to change, what opinions you need to change for yourself, what you need to affirm for yourself. So don't get mad at other people because they can't help it. They're only reacting to what you are putting forth to them. So, you know, and anybody that you think bad about, start thinking good things about them. Start thinking good thoughts. And everything will pick up and get so much better. Like I said, it'll take a few weeks, but you'll start seeing little things here and there. People treating you differently. And I don't care if it's an SP, your mama, your brother, sister, co-workers, boss, whoever. If you think of yourself in a higher position, that you are worthy, that you are wonderful, people love being around you, that everybody thinks you're friendly, everybody thinks you're lovely, everybody thinks that you are, you know, the greatest person ever. That's what they're going to think. That's what they're going to think. So, I don't know how long I've been doing this. We've been here for 30 minutes, but you know what? I think I'm going to cut it off now. But you get my point, okay? I want to see all of you. I want to hear things from you. Comment back on there, because I'll look over the video and see if there's any, you know, some stories. Because I know we've all got stories. Everybody's got a story. So, I'm just encouraging you to be the very best you can be, okay? And that way you'll have the very best life you can live. So anyway, I'll be talking to y'all more later. So everyone have a great night.